Ooh. Hi guys. Oh boy, this is really weird. I just want to spread a little bit of joy this weekend. Well, today because we know we're still waiting on how we're going back to school or if we're going back to school. Personally, I don't think we're going, but that's me. So today the books are here. Well, 99% of them. So from our t-shirt design contest and a t-shirt, we have raised a whopping $254. What? Okay, so let me see if I can show it to you. I made a whole little thing for it. You think I would have did this already? $254. Yes. What? Yay! Yay! So I want to absolutely thank a few people that has generously donated. I have a whole list. Okay, so we're going to start with Deb Barra. She actually has books at the school for us. And then there's Julie Crespo, Jessica Way, Tamara, my mom, Gloria Wood, and my sister, Anita, Katrina Clark, Jesse Gosto, the FSAS family, Delilah Baines, and Adam Sanchez. So that was all cute, wasn't it? Let's get right to the book. So I am actually sitting on my floor because I still don't like my desk. And, well, we all know what happened with my desk. But let's go. So first up, Who's Who? An A to Disney's Who's Who? An A to Z Disney character book of Disney characters. Now, this book literally has every single one of them. So we're talking beautiful, right? Everybody from 101 Dalmatians to Zootopia, like this. They come with little fast facts. And did you know? I have about 40 copies of these because they were from the book bank. So all I did was pay for shipping. So anybody wants to borrow, there are multiple copies of this. They're pretty thick. They're very interesting. You can use them with our older kids or the younger kids, and they can, do a Kahoot. There's the one. Everybody loves a Kahoot. Okay, next up. Oh, I got to open the box because it's a big box. So I got the bulk of our books from First Bank Book Marketplace. And let me tell you guys, I love it. I should open the box first. But here we go. Ta-da-da. I am so excited. So I bought some books that are old for older kids and some that are not. So we have this one, Kiana Ford and the Field Trip Mix-Up. It's a chapter book. I love good chapter books, and they got pictures in it. Of course, because it's let me see, black and white pictures. And then we have the Green Lantern Legacy. I mean, you can see it's kind of fading out with the green, but it's the Green Lantern Legacy. So this is our Asian. It's a graphic novel. I really wanted to get a lot of these for our older students because, you can't have picture books all the time. And we know how much I love my picture books. So P.S. B11, that's another older chapter book. What? I know. The Hazardous Tales, The Underground Abductor. So this, of course, is a graphic novel by our mentee, Ms. Harriet Tubman, also known as the Awesome Nurse, kick butt spy of the Union Army who burnt down plantations and built bridges. Yeah, her. We got, a lot of these are older. That's the Real Slam Dunk, which is about, of course, it's graphic. It's a chapter book. Jason Carter. Once Upon a Space Time. That's another good one, right? Yeah. More graphic novels. So I wanted to get some for our older kids, more than the younger kids, because, like I said, I got a whole lot for the younger, but not a lot for the older, which is important. So Ballerina Dreams. Look at this, From Orphan to Dancer. This is a step into reading, and it is about, oh God, look at the pictures in this. Look at the gorgeous. Look at the color in these pictures. What? Absolutely. What? These are gorgeous. So this one is about Michaela. She wants to be a dancer. She was an orphan in Africa, and now she's a ballerina. When the stars are scattered. Another graphic novel. Don't be intimidated by how big they are. I mean, they're interesting. If you do it chunk by chunk, you can do it for circle time. More graphic novels. I am a fan of them. Class Act, The New Kid. So, 8th grader. We have a bunch of 8th graders here in our schools, and I like this one. You have been told you have to. He's always been told you have to work twice as hard to be just as good. Yeah. So this is his life, The New Kid. Okay. Here we go. Sophia Martinez, Big Dreams, Adventure, Big Adventure. So the Marigold Mess. These are STEM books. I like them. So look at the pictures. So they're bilingual. Some of the words are in Spanish. I would read them to you, but my Spanish is horrific, and I'm not even gonna lie. And Superman versus the Klan, another graphic novel, classic. So if you have kids that like comic books or cartoons, this is a great way to get them to read because they can compare the cartoon that they see on TV, like Teen Titans and stuff, to comic books. Even if, the comics, I like that you don't have to read the whole thing all at once. You can do like a couple of pages at a time, like say chapter 1. Look at the color on that. And the girl, Claudette Colvin, refuses to move. Courageous kid of the civil rights movement. This is good for a guess who. So Claudette, if you don't know, she was part of the reason that Rosa Parks sat behind on that bus. Okay, so she was part of the court case, and you don't know a lot about her because when the court case ended, no one really talked to her, so she left, and she didn't want to talk to nobody either because all she was asking for was a little help. They all ignored her. Okay. Rosa's Big Boat Experiment. Another STEM book. Okay, so you can use this. It's a board. Well, it's not really a board book, but see, look at the pages. So teaches them about floating and non-floating. So you can definitely use this if you're going to do a project on STEM, floating, with things with floats, how to make your own boat. Yes, you are a teacher. You can do this. You just have to word it differently. So it's not like you're learning a new concept. You're just reinforcing a concept. See, Mama taught me that one. The sunflower experiment, especially if you're going to do sunflowers and plants and, well, my kids will be doing hydroponics next year. Ta-da! Parts of a plant. So all of these books are available for free to borrow, like a library. Remember to give them back when you're done with them. And I will tell you how you use them. So here's one, Rosa, and the Big Bridge Experiment. What can I say? More STEM. I went kind of wild with these because they were really cool. The Pizza Experiment. Fractions, math, following directions, life skill. See how I use that one? I know. Now, classic and absolutely one of my favorite books, Peter's Chair. Who does not love Peter's Chair? It's Peter's Chair. And yes, you are. And then I'll tell you about the book that's missing. So, Home at Last. Here's another one. So this is an immigration story. So it's definitely for our babies, people adjusting. It's good for reading. Let me see, who is this one? Total Family Solidarity, Making Choices. Hispanic Heritage Month, any kind of day. But it's a good time to read that. Solar Story. If you want to teach kids about how you can be a child and work and solve problems, this is it. How one community lives alongside the world's biggest solar plant. So apparently there are more books. So I might go digging for them. Energy Island, Green City, and Pedal Power. I mean, so it tells us how good it is to work along, how power helps instead of using fossil fuels, which is good for our peoples. That is an environmental justice issue. A shelter in our car. So this is a book about hope and how mom lost her home and how they lived in a car and how they overcame that and how love kept them both together. So the drawings are gorgeous. Look at that. Look. Look at the drawing. Look is the art on these. Look. Are they not beautiful? You can see the love in her mommy's face. Look, wait. See? This one. The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. I got this last year. Well, not this book. I thought I was buying this book for my kids, and it was the gigantic book, which we would never gotten through. But this is about a boy in Africa who used ingenuity to solve their electricity problem. Texas. So you can use this to explain wind power, and you can even have the kids do a project on how they would use wind and alternative methods of lighting to solve electrical problems, even if it's just like blowing a boat across the water to the steam table. I just read this one. If Dominican Were a Color. This is such a cute book. And the pictures, because I put on my YouTube page. Look, if Dominican were a color. So it talks about all of the different complexions and colors of Dominicans. A bike like Sergio's. Okay, so this is Ruben. No, that's Ruben right there. And, he's the only one without a bike and he finds some money. So this is about making choices and doing the right thing. Yes, I know. And this one is Schomburg Builds a Library. Now, for some odd reason, I got it in Spanish. I don't know how I did that. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know how I did that. But anyway, you can definitely, if you know any ELL students, they can definitely read it. It is there for them. And A Storm Called Katrina. So this is about the big Hurricane Katrina, seen from a child's point of view of what happened. Beautiful pictures. So this is another one good for climate change and helping people out. So those are the books that I got for children. Now, I also got some grown people books. So here we go. First up, the paraprofessionals and teachers working together, updated and expanded with their study guide. So a lot of these are hard to find because they are for parapro tests, which we don't really have, but definitely ideas in the books. So I will most likely going to do a book a week, whichever ones I find, and take different tips out of the books. And then I have this one, How to Be a Parapro, the Comprehensive Training Manual for Paraprofessionals. Again, it has lovely ideas in here. I'm not a fan of ABA, but we'll go through that. And then I showed you these, right? The Golden Legacy. These are the ones with Black history of famous and not so famous Black folks and the true story of them. They are in comic book form. Heard about it from Dr. Carr, so I definitely had to get them. This one's Christmas Addicts. I will be reading this with my kids because we are reading Stamped, as I've told everybody a gajillion times. This one, because I don't really do math, but I know a lot of you do. Building Thinking Classrooms in Mathematics, grades K to 12, 14 teaching practices for enhancing learning. We can do that. Even me. Here's this one. How to reach and teach with children with challenging behaviors. Yes, we need this too. I am almost done. Please, if you have any questions, like, girl, why are you having so many books? And where are you going to put them? Because see, Devin told me I can't buy any more books because I live in a one-bedroom apartment and we share it and there's no space. We don't tell them I buy books. We don't tell them I buy books. So I got The Right Thing by Kwame Alexander. He has another book that I got that I think we should do for a book club. Probably we start that in September. You know, when things are not as crazy, we can talk about his book that I definitely. Oh, here it is. Ouch! Drop the laptop. We got this. Okay, equity, access, and the quest to be who our students need us to be. This I think will be a good book chat for us to do because it goes in the line of superheroes. You know, everybody always says a teacher's a superhero, but nobody wants to talk about it. And by the way, we are teachers again. We may not have that title, but a paraeducator is still a teacher. Cultivating Genius. I still think, this is a good book too. So this one is An Equity Framework and Culturally and Historically Responsive Literacy. I heard that was a good one. I am almost done. Got one more set of books. Oh, wait. No, not one. Two. And I love book reveals, don't you? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm a book nut, so you have to excuse me. So Teach Boldly, Using EdTech for Social Good. So these are going to give us ideas on when we're in small groups, how to enhance what they're doing, because I hate iReady. I don't know about you if y'all doing iReady. I hate it because they're not really learning anything. And it's just like they're clicking and they're clicking. But using EdTech for them to understand problems, solve problems, think about the world around them and not just a game. We need that. We need our children to be able to do that. Okay. How to power a student agency. Looking beyond grit. Let's see. Looking beyond grit to close the opportunity gap. Do I have to say anything else about that one? Oh, it's all bluey. That's weird. All right, guys. We got one more set. Oh, and then I got to show you the one I found because what happened is Dr. Carr, again, I like watching him on YouTube in class with Dr. Carr on Saturdays at Karen Hunt. So he showed this book about the Black Panther Party. I absolutely had to get it. So what happened is I got the books, I ordered them, and for some odd reason, I thought they were being delivered to the post office box. They were delivered home, but I never got to notice that they were here, and somebody stole them. So hopefully, somebody is enjoying all 3 copies and are teaching their kids about it. So let me see if I can find what it looks like because they are cool. Okay, so here it is. This is what the book looks like. Doo-doo. All right, here it is. The Black Panther Party. It's a graphic novel. I had to borrow this from who. So this is what it looks like. And here is a page. If I can find a page for you, because I had to crop it. So here's the page. Here's the page, and this is what it looks like. Can you see the page? Yeah, you should be able to see it. So the drawings are gorgeous, and it tells the true history of the Black Panther Party and how they started the free breakfast program, the WIC program, after school programs, and the free lunch, the whole 9 yards. So I cannot wait to get to it. So I will probably do another book reveal so we can, go through the book. I'm so excited. All right. Last but not least, just a few more books, and then I am all done. And I want to see how people are feeling. I know it's kind of stressful with the possibility of going back on Tuesday or Wednesday or next week. And I'm really hoping that it's not going to happen because we all know it's not safe. So, the Read Aloud Handbook. I need this more than anybody. It's It's a classic. It's not up to date too much. Let's see. It was done 16th printing 2013. So it's old, but sometimes it's oldies but goodies that give all the great information. But it tells you like the best way to read aloud and how to get the most out of it with your students. And then I have, Lord of mercy, social skills activities for secondary students with special needs. What? Yes, thrift books. I think I got 200. I got 2 copies of this one, or it's another one coming. But it is 200 ready to use lessons and worksheets to help students learn social skills for home, school, work, and the community. It is available. It is definitely available. So, like I said, like, here's one. Expressing myself appropriately. So in the book it has, let's see, making the good skills to make a good first impression, thinking about my behavior, getting rid of annoying tendencies like interrupting, bodily noisy, being bossy, invading personal space, having a pleasant voice and breath, being a good listener, sharpening my communication skills, sizing up my reputation, self-improvement. It's a big long list of things. So that's available. And teaching student-centered mathematics K-3, because I know a lot of us, our children are like not really past 3rd grade in math or 4th or 5th, but this is K-3, and I'm always a fan of project-based learning with this stuff. So it's like developing meaning for operations and solving problems, geometric thinking and geometric concepts, developing measurement concepts. So there you go. There's the list in this book. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. So launch. Using design thinking to boast creativity and bring out the maker in every student. I am a fan of project-based learning, which everybody knows, and using makerspace, which is basically they create things using everyday tools, paper, whatever. So I'm going to be reading this myself, and I'm going to talk about it because next year, like I said, we're doing hydroponics, and a good idea for them is to create their own hydroponic space and how this will tie into reading and math and help them with their skills, social skills, all at one time. Kaboom! And last but certainly not least, inclusion, an essential guide for the paraprofessional, a practical reference tool for all paraprofessionals working in inclusion settings. So I know a lot of us work in self-contained, but there are quite a few of us who work in inclusion, general ed. Ta-da! Nice book. So this one has stuff like, I have another one too, but we'll see. There's like 3 more coming, but of course it's the mail, and they're backed up because it's COVID. So here we go. Building background. Oh, can you see? Building background, special ed department. So it goes through all of it, activities, getting started, the general education teacher, mathematics, getting organized, helping all students learn. That is a big thing for me, helping all students learn, not just your kid. Daily assignments and written languages. So it's like 3 pages in the table of contents, all with tips on how to work with our children and be more helpful in inclusion classes, even though sometimes we do need teachers to understand that we are there to help. And it's no skin off their teeth if we're there to help. So I swear they need a class like that in college, for teacher college. Like, hey, working with paraprofessionals, stop treating them as second-class citizens and if they are a nuisance to you and your students. I'm getting off my soapbox now. All right, guys. So that is all of the books we have so far. Any of these books are available to borrow for free. All you do is you email me. Eventually, I'm going to, takes a while, but put the pictures online on the on a website because I'm in the midst of redoing it. And all you do is you borrow the books. You click on the book you want to borrow, leave your address, and I mail them to you, and you mail them back when you're done, like 2, 3 weeks. If you need more than that, just say, hey, I need some more time. But please remember to give them back because there are other people who need them. Anyway, I hope this spreads a little bit of joy in our very stressful period in between now and March the 1st. And I hope that if there's anything we can do to help you with Parapower, please let us know. Hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Also, I wanted to show you this shirt. It's kind of weird because it's the green screen thing, but I think I'm gonna turn it off so you can see the shirt. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off my green screen. Okay. All right. So I want you to see the shirt. I didn't wear it because if I wore the shirt, I would look like a floating head, which is dumb. But here is the shirt. Okay, so I have them in child size and adult sizes if anyone would like them. Just hit me up. I'll put them on our website as well. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to go have some wine and my brownies because they kind of calling my name. And whatever we can do to help you, let me know. That's what we're here for. And also, before I forget, Prepare to Teacher College, we're really getting started. If you know anybody that would like to become a teacher and they are a para, please email me. Okay? Please. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.